Welcome to Team Tigio Court TV, where we upload videos every single day. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share our videos.
The court, extremely brief. Ms. Tyler does have a serious drug problem. That's been evident. I know she's been in and out of court, at least through municipal court. I believe this is her first felony offense. She is a mother of young children. She has expressed to me that she desires to sober up, to go to treatment, to be a mother to her kids, to be her daughter to her family. Her mother's in the courtroom here, Your Honor. And I might add a success story of going through treatment. And Ms. Tyler wishes to emulate that, and I'm hoping the court will consider granting her request to intervention in lieu after her plea. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Tyler, tell me why I should grant this request to put you on intervention.
Because I deserve another chance. I know I had messed up before that night that I had left riding on a scooter. It was a reckless choice. But after I sat for all these days, 65 days of my recovery, and reaching out to my children, because I have 4 kids, but one stays with my mother, and I want to be home with them for the holidays and go to treatment after, if that's all right with you.
Well, what is it you think you need, treatment-wise?
I do need help. I need a treatment program. And I was looking into Nora. I had got interviewed by Larry, Nora.
Where's Nora?
In Cleveland.
Okay.
It's, Your Honor, my office has sent several defendants there. I believe it's a women's only facility, and it's residential, so people can stay there. Not only do they focus on drug addiction issues, they also have help from any mental health issues, and they help, if you will, deal with that and then integrate people back into society with help with housing and everything else.
Is that on 55th, Nora?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Knopf, your position on the intervention?
Just that the state does not object, Your Honor.
Okay, you can have a seat. All right, I'll grant the motion for intervention. All right, Ms. Tyler, how old are you?
33.
And how far did you go through school?
I did some training for dental assistant. I completed it.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Are you able to read, write, and understand the English language?
Yes.
Prior to coming to court, have you taken any drugs or alcohol or any prescription medication in the last 48 hours?
No. No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with or treated for any mental illness?
No.
All right, did you get a copy of the information filed in this case?
Yes.
Any question about the charges?
No, Your Honor.
And you are going to plead guilty to those charges, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you understand you have the right to have your case presented to the grand jury for them to decide whether or not to indict you?
Yes.
Did you discuss that right with Mr. Watson?
Yes.
Are you going to waive that right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
So, I know it's tough. And just,
How many days does she have?
68, Your Honor.
68.
Your Honor, for the record, I have a witness, the defendant defense counsel signing the waiver of indictment. I am now signing it myself. With your permission, I return to the bench.
All right, I'll accept the waiver of indictment. Now, before I accept your guilty plea, I need to determine that you know and understand the constitutional rights you'll be waiving, the consequences of your guilty plea, and the maximum penalty I could give you. And I need to be satisfied that your guilty plea is being made freely, knowingly, and voluntarily. I'm going to ask you questions. If you don't understand a question, stop me. If you want to talk to Mr. Watson some more, let me know, and I'll give you more time. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, each of these questions talks about your informing you of your rights under these charges, okay, and then I ask you if you understand the rights, I'm going to ask you if you're waiving each right. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then at the end of the questioning, I'll have you, if you're in agreement with it, plead guilty, and then I'll state a criminal proceeding so you won't be convicted and put you on this plan that you have to follow or you risk conviction. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, you have a constitutional right to have a trial, either to me or to a jury of 12 Lake County citizens. Do you understand that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you go to a jury trial, all 12 members must agree to a guilty verdict before you can be found guilty. Do you understand that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you go to a trial, the prosecutor will call witnesses to testify against you. Do you understand the prosecutor must prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
After the witnesses are done testifying for the prosecutor, you have the constitutional right to have your lawyer cross-examine the witnesses. Do you understand that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you go to trial, you have the right to have witnesses come here and testify for you. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If those witnesses refuse to come to court, I'll issue an order called a subpoena to make them come and testify. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You have the right to testify at trial if you want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
You have the constitutional right to not testify at trial if you do not want to. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you decide not to testify at trial, nobody is permitted to comment on that decision. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you go to trial and you're found guilty, you have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you file an appeal, you have the constitutional right to have a lawyer represent you in the appeal. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you could not afford to hire a lawyer, one would be provided at no cost to you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you file an appeal, you're entitled to have a transcript of all the hearings in this case. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
Are you waiving that right?
Yes.
If you could not afford a copy of these transcripts, they'd be given to you at no cost. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead guilty today, you will not have the right to appeal the guilty finding. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about any of these rights?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Do you still want to plead guilty to these two charges?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand by pleading guilty, you're fully admitting your guilt to the charge?
Yes.
You understand by pleading guilty to these felonies that you're voluntarily giving up your freedom for whatever period of time I could sentence you to prison, to jail, or to community control?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, count one, possession of cocaine is a felony 5. It carries a 12-month maximum prison sentence and a $2,500 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Count 2, possession of cocaine is also a felony 5 with a 12-month maximum prison sentence and a $2,500 maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I could give you a consecutive sentence in this case. That means one sentence after another for the separate offenses. If I did that, you face a maximum prison sentence of 24 months and a maximum fine of $5,000. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you plead guilty to the forfeiture specification, you're voluntarily giving up any right you would have to those items. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that a conviction may result in a driver's license suspension of between 6 months and 5 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand a conviction would prevent you from owning or possessing a firearm?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If you are convicted and sentenced on this case, do you understand that if I give you a prison term, and as part of your sentence, you might be on post-release control under the parole authority for up to 2 years?
Yes, Your Honor.
They would put conditions on you. If you violate the conditions, they could return you to prison for up to 9 months for each of your violations, up to 1/2 of my sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If your violation were a new felony, then you could get an additional consecutive prison sentence for that violation. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And if that were to happen, the maximum prison sentence for the violation would be the greater of 12 months or the time left under post-release control. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand if a prison term is imposed, you are eligible for judicial release?
Yes.
I could place you on community control for up to 5 years, but if you violate any conditions, then I could send you to prison for 24 months. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Now, has anybody promised you that I would be lenient on you just because you're pleading guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
Did anybody promise you what I would sentence you to in this case?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if I sentence you that the prosecutor could make a recommendation, Mr. Watson could do the same, but I don't have to follow either recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had enough time to talk to Mr. Watson before pleading guilty today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has he discussed everything about your case and answered all of your questions?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the advice he's given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you been threatened or coerced in any way to plead guilty today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you freely, knowingly, and voluntarily entering your guilty plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Enough, the case went to trial. What would the evidence show?
Your Honor, in the case proceeded to trial, the state would have shown that on or about August 16th, 2025 in Painesville, Lake County, Ohio, the defendant was stopped on her e-bike because she was swerving around the street. Officers determined that the defendant was too drunk to take care of herself, so they arrested her for disorderly conduct. While being searched at the jail, the defendant had a glass pipe and suspected narcotics in her bra. Both were sent to the Lake County Crime Lab and confirmed to be cocaine.
All right, Mr. Watson, anything to add to those facts?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Tyler, did you hear what Mr. Knopf said the facts would show if the case went to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are those facts true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what is your plea to count 1, possession of cocaine, a felony 5?
Guilty.
What is your plea to the forfeiture specification?
Guilty.
And what is your plea to count 2, possession of cocaine, a felony 5?
Guilty.
Mr. Watson?
So this is a written plea of guilty. Just means you're pleading guilty to the 2 charges, okay? And then he's gonna put you in the first offenders program. So I need you to sign. No, sign right there. Today's 11/25/25.
Your Honor, for the record, I've witnessed the defendant and defense counsel sign the written plea of guilty. I'm now signing it myself, and with your permission, I will return to the bench.
Ms. Tyler, is this your signature on the written plea of guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you want me to accept your written plea of guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll accept the written plea of guilty. Defendant was present when Mr. Watson advised of all her rights, made a knowing, intelligent, and voluntary waiver. She understands the nature of the charge, the consequence of her guilty plea, and the maximum penalty. Find it to be knowing, intelligent, and voluntary. I will accept her plea of guilty and find her guilty of count 1, possession of cocaine, a felony 5, and the forfeiture specification, and count 2, possession of cocaine, a felony 5. Mr. Watson, as to the intervention plan, do you want to weigh in?
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. I know my client just expressed her desire to be back with her family, and I want her to be back with her family. However, I also want her to be successful. We would defer to the court with whatever the court feels is appropriate. I know in Chambers we talked about Lake Geauga, and I know my client just mentioned Nora House. I can tell you specifically with Nora House that they're usually pretty quick with getting a bed available. I can easily have Aaron Mayer reach out, especially since I believe his name is Larry Heller. But if Larry came out and already interviewed Ms. Tyler, that should not be an issue. And I also know that Lake Geauga has a brief waiting period for that. So I would respectfully ask the court to consider one of those 2 options, Your Honor.
What's your history of treatment programs?
I've went to New Day Recovery. I went to about 4 or 5 of them.
Why? Why is that?
Because I wanted to get away from Painesville.
Okay. Did they ultimately work?
Yeah, I was sober. When I had probation for 18 months, I was sober. Just when my grandma had passed, I started back drinking, and then I started using again.
All right, I'm going to place you on a 4-year plan. the terms are as follows: 83 days in the jail with credit for 68. You, when a space is available at Nora, you're going to be transported to that facility by the Lake County Public Defender representative as soon as a spot is available. And the remaining days will be suspended. You're to complete that program and follow all the recommendations. If you don't complete the program, or if you complete it and don't follow the recommendations, then you'll be back here for violating the plan. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're to have, in completing the program and following the recommendations means whatever they tell you is a follow-up you have to do.
Okay.
Got it? You're to have no drugs or alcohol, and you'll be screened. You're going to attend at least 4 AA or NA meetings a week. And get a sponsor. At the appropriate time, you're going to obtain and maintain full employment. If Nora does not have a mental health component to their program, you're to get a mental health evaluation and follow all those recommendations. If it does have it, you can utilize their services. Any other terms, Ms. Randazzo?
Would Your Honor consider one doctor dentist sign release this meds as prescribed?
Do you, what doctors do you currently see?
Where do you go for your doctors? The signature health?
I don't.
You don't have any?
No, not right now.
Told you.
No, I don't have a doctor right now.
When's the last doctor you went to?
I think it was Crossroads.
For what?
And I was diagnosed when I was pregnant with bipolar.
All right, you're to go to only one doctor and one dentist and one pharmacy if you are prescribed any medication.
Okay.
If you are prescribed medication, you're to take it only as it's prescribed. You'll sign releases so probation can get your records anytime they need it. And you pay the costs and supervision fees. You understand the terms?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any question about any of the terms?
No.
If you violate the terms, the state will file a motion to terminate the plan. And if I find you violated, then I'll terminate the plan, and then you'll be convicted of these 2 felonies, and you face a potential 24 months in prison. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, you're 33. How many kids you have?
4.
Okay. You don't have any felonies, but you've been monkeying around with the drugs and alcohol for quite a while, right?
Yes.
Okay. So unless you decide you're going to stop with the help that you're provided, you're on a bad track, a track for a conviction, and then continued involvement with this system. You understand that?
Yes.
Mr. Knopf, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Watson?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.